Hey, what's up, good people? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Hey, today's video is going to be a lot different than any video that I do in some ways. Usually on Sundays, I give a market update, and I kind of did that on yesterday's video, and then I go into an inspirational. But today's video will be all inspirational because I'm just going to talk about the way I'm feeling right now as I am on tour. And just sitting in this car just brought back so many memories, and I believe that what I'm going to say is going to help somebody out there. And I just want you to know that the higher that I get, the more successful this page becomes, the more humble I become. I will never be lifted up. I will never be think that this is all of my own doing, or because I'm so smart. I'm not any smarter than you guys are. I'm just telling you, I just learned from my mistakes, and I write them down. Okay. So for those of you that are new to the page, my name is Larry Jones. This is Stock Up with Larry Jones. So take a minute, hit the like, subscribe, and a notification bell, and make sure that notification bell says all. So I'm sitting in this car. This is I think it's a Continental stretch with suicide doors. And I'm here in Phoenix, and Just For You transportation. Earl Gray is my buddy, right? Just For You transportation here in the Phoenix area. And back in the day, way back in the day, he was a drummer. I was a bass player. We were playing gigs, and I would sometimes get shorted and they wouldn't pay me right, but I would make sure that my guys were paid if it was my gig, right? And he never forgot that. So he moves out here to Arizona, to Phoenix, and he starts his business, and he has a successful transportation business. He has a fleet of cars, and he's doing extremely well. And when we reconnected, that's all we talked about was the days when we literally had enough money to share a hamburger, like from McDonald's. Like a lot of you don't know, but back in the day in the Chicagoland area, there were just as many Jack in the Boxes as there were McDonald's. And we were talking about those days when we didn't have anything. And I will tell you guys that there is a McDonald's in Chicago by McCormick, right off of King Drive. So as soon as you come off Lakeshore Drive and you going to King Drive, there's a McDonald's right there. You guys know, for those of you that's familiar, that McDonald's has been there forever and a day. I get emotional when I'm by that McDonald's. I get very emotional because I remember when I was in grammar school, and we were in a school bus, and we had just left the museum. I'll never forget this as long as I live. And we pulled up, bus full of people, bus full of kids from the school. And I forgot we were going on a trip, so I didn't tell my mother she would pack a lunch. And I forgot to tell her about the trip. So, we get on the school bus, and I forgot to tell my mom about the trip, so she didn't pack me an extra lunch because we were doing the school lunch. So we pull up, and just like any other kid, there's a girl I like on the bus. I'm sitting there, and kids could be so cruel. And we pull in, and it's like, hey, everybody, only get off the bus if you're going to be ordering, right? Everybody gets off the bus except me. And the kids start making fun of me. Oh, he's broke, he's poor. There was 9 of us, right? Living in an 11 square foot house, 9 of us. And at that time, things could be so cruel. My stomach literally growls like, roar. And this kid started just really going in on me, making fun of me. And the truth be told, I was hungry, but I didn't have any money. And I was so embarrassed. And I think about those days and I think about those times. And you may say, hey, what has this got to do? I'm just speaking to someone out there that always thinks that why is it somebody else's time and it's never my time? I used to think that all my life. It's always somebody else's turn and it's never my turn. When is my turn going to happen? When am I going to get to the point where I'm not behind in my bills? When am I going to get to the point, like, when is my ship going to come in? I work hard every day and that's all I do is make enough just to pay bills. When am I going to get ahead? Why does it happen for someone else? Why did my neighbor, who is mean as can be, why did he invest in this stock and he's dumber than I am and his stock quadrupled and mine didn't? Why did, everybody else has uncles that leaves them money, or dads, and mine, dad didn't, or my mom didn't. And you always wonder why. I'm speaking to you on today. And I just want to let you know that your ladder will be greater than your past. Your future will be greater than your past. But I'm going to tell you, it's going to take some planning, and it's going to take you doing something that you're not doing. If you want your situation to change drastically, you must first drastically change. Remember that. If you want things to turn out the way they have traditionally turned out, then simply keep doing the same things you've been doing. And so what I want to challenge some of you guys, and I've put this challenge out there before, regardless of what's happening in the market, regardless of if we have a soft landing or rough landing, regardless as if we go into another bull market before a recession or we hit a recession first, regardless of any of that, what I'm challenging you guys to do is to be prepared. So as we are here in Phoenix, right? As we are here in Phoenix, and the next stop is LA, and Josh, Stocks with Josh, will be meeting us in LA, right? So make sure you watch the video that's gonna come in that corner, your upper right-hand corner. Watch that video because it gives the date and the time. I want you guys to show up. It's free. And we're just going to meet you guys, take pictures, pour into you guys, answer any questions, all of that. Just come meet us, okay? But somebody is struggling and you're wondering why, right? And I don't know about the rest of your life. I don't know about your relationships, that type of deal, positions on your jobs. But I could tell you financially, I'm going to give you a challenge, right? I just feel that something is about to happen to the market. And a lot of people will think it's bad, but for you and I, it will be good. It will be an opportunity. It will be like a camel walking up and bowing down just for you to get on its back before it rises back up. Just think about that. So here's my challenge. I want someone to create another stream of income. I don't care what that is. If you learn to, tutor someone online where you can do it, all you need is a computer. You're in your own house. People will pay you to tutor their kids in math and science. If you're good at that, people will pay you to check their, resume. Should it be worded right? You can Uber Eats. You could drive for Amazon, and just do a few hours a week. You could do something. And I want you to do that for 1 year. And I want you not to go on a vacation for 1 year. And I want you to only go out once a month. And when you go out, don't make it Ruth Chris, make it, Olive Garden or something like that. And I want you not to shop for new clothes for 1 year. And I want you to take all of that money and just pile it, just stack it up. And when that recession comes, I want you to invest every dime of it. I want you to take 1 year and not spend your return, your tax return. And I just want you to invest it all, because what's going to happen is it's going to change the rest of your life. Remember when I was saying your latter shall be greater? It's not just going to happen. You have to plan. Remember, the pursuit of happiness. Happiness has to be pursued. And I will tell you, as someone that was driving Uber in 2018, I'm challenging you guys to do what I did. I'm not a guru. I'm not a guru, flunked math, and here I am talking to you guys about stocks. In high school, had to take it over again. And I'm telling you from my own personal journey that if you change what you're doing and how you do it, that your ladder will be greater. Your knight in shining armor, ladies, will come. Guys, your chance, your golden opportunity will come to get over financially, so you can have your day. So you're not the one at McDonald's with your stomach growling while the others are laughing at you. I know this world could be cruel, and I know a lot of you are buried right now, not just in debt, and we know high school, we know that college debt is coming back, but just inflation, just going, like every time you fill up your car, it's ridiculous. Every time you get a gallon of milk, it's ridiculous. I know, but I'm challenging you to do something different for 1 year and watch, don't it change the trajectory of your financial future. Your ladder will be greater. And then I pray over all of you guys on this Sunday that your ladder will be greater in every aspect of your life, with your relationships, your marriages, especially you men, your relationship with your kids, the ones that you haven't had. Let everything fall in line. And then I'm going to leave it with this. As unapologetically a Christian, the good book says, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and his righteousness' sake, and all of these things shall be added unto you. So while we're seeking, let's take time to have a relationship with our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, and our God. Let's do that too. And let's tell him thank you right now while we're in the trenches, because your ladder will be greater. The last half of your life will be much better than the first half. You gotta believe that, and you gotta receive that, but you gotta do the work. Okay. All right. I'm going to leave it right there. Good people. Make sure you watch the video before this and meet us out in LA. Just looking forward to meeting you guys. But I'm just telling you, at the end of this, and when you are doing greater, stay humble, stay hungry. All right. I love you guys. Live, love, laugh, and learn.